Alright, Pisces, what's going on? Like, seriously. So with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, yes, you could be healing from feeling of feeling backstabbed and betrayed, but also at the same time it could be a situation that is reoccurring. Okay, someone's just, again, like I said, like not letting something end. Okay, so what I see in the current situation with the Two of Swords here, I feel you're stuck in your head. Okay, someone's being very detached. There could be cut in communication with you, with the person you're dealing with, and that's because with the Two of Pentacles being your immediate challenges, you're being indecisive. Someone's heavily indecisive. Someone's heavily in their head. Okay, it could be you trying to juggle two people, two situations, and you're just being very indecisive because you're lacking clarity. And with the Two of Swords here, I feel that because you're stuck in your head, right? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know you need to make a decision, and the decision that you need to make, it's like between two very, very unpleasant choices, all right? So what I'm getting is that, and that's why there's this situation that is coming again and again and again, okay? You need to let this situation die, okay? Because I feel that there's a situation that is already over, but you're resisting this ending, okay? And that's why every single time it recreates the hurt, recreates the pain, all right? On your mind with the Ace of Cups in reverse, right? I feel that you're going through a very disappointing situation, okay? There could have been, with Ace of Cups in reverse, I think you're emotionally shut down and you're not wanting to be open emotionally to someone. But this could also be a lot of depression, a lot of sadness towards a person, towards a situation, all right? I feel that this is a relationship that you once saw a lot of potential in, okay? But now you don't see that anymore. And the reason for the reading is that something is a missed opportunity, or it's almost like, you know what, there is a fear of rejection, okay? It's not a fear of rejection. I feel that someone's, there is a situation here where I feel that there could have been someone who's constantly emotionally breadcrumbing you, or someone's just giving you small emotional baits, okay, over and over and over again. And you take those baits, and it's somehow someone who's just not being able to offer you exactly what you want, okay? There's a feeling of complacentness, okay? A feeling of being dissatisfied, okay? And finally, you're coming out of that low vibration energy. Finally, you're realizing that if you stay in that energy for a very long time, either you're going to be stuck and stagnant for a very long time, or you're going to miss out on other future potentials, all right? So I think you're moving forward. You're coming out of that zone and you're moving forward and trying to look at what the universe has to offer you, rather than staying and focusing on what did not happen, okay, rather than focusing on what can happen. So this is a good energy, okay? I think you're finally getting into a positive vibration. In the near future with Ace of Pentacles, I feel there's a brand new beginning here, okay? Could be a commitment, could be stability, but otherwise, if not, this could just be a brand new beginning, a financial beginning. But because I'm doing a love reading, it could be stability, security, commitment, or this is just a brand new beginning in some other aspect of your life, okay? With the Four of Wands here, I feel that you're feeling very stable, very, very secure, and very committed within yourself. Or there's someone here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here, someone's wanting to offer you a commitment. Because with the Hermit in reverse, either you're wanting to offer someone a commitment, okay? This is stability, security, and there is a reason where you can celebrate. And with the Hermit in reverse here, I feel that there could be someone who's ghosted you. You could have ghosted them, but there's someone who's coming out of that isolation mode, okay? And they're ready to, and they've done a lot of thinking, okay? And after a lot of contemplation, they're ready to offer this Ace of Pentacles and the stability, okay? So there is commitment coming in, there is stability coming in, okay? However, I think that in your environment, you're still holding a grudge against someone, okay? And because you're holding a grudge, it's almost like you have nostalgia about bad memories. So I'm feeling one person is coming out of isolation and they're ready to do this talking, they're ready to move things forward, but the other person here is still holding on, clinging on to bad memories, okay? Again, that's a very low vibrational place, okay? And that's why with the Ten of Cups in reverse as a likely outcome, I feel you're still not being emotionally happy. You're not emotionally satisfied. I still want to clarify. Why the Ten of Swords in reverse as the overall energy for Pisces? Yeah, okay, now this looks very, very good. Although you've lost hope and faith in this connection, right? the wheel is going to turn in your favor, okay, with the wheel of fortune. So I feel that the moment you release this hurt, the moment you try and get over the pain, get over that backstabbing and betrayal, or the feeling of, or that, that victim mentality that you're going through, I think you're getting over that victim mentality. The moment you get through that, the moment you realize that something's over and ended, okay, the moment you heal yourself with the wheel of fortune, there is a positive change coming in, okay? Something's going to go your way. The luck is on your side. Universe is going to be on your side. So that's good luck. And I feel that's the Ace of Pentacles that's coming in. What is the Four of Cups in reverse? The Four of Cups in reverse can also be someone who got away, okay? Someone who had a lot of potential with, got away. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse, again, I feel that, like I said, there was a relationship which you once saw a lot of potential in, but now you don't see it anymore, okay? And that's why you portray this, or someone portrays you as the one who got away. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse? Yes, yeah. See, this is someone who is your soulmate connection. I think with the word here, I feel you're ending a chapter and you're starting a new chapter, okay? This is endings and new beginnings. You've successfully completed a chapter with this person, okay? You've learned your lessons and now you're ready to start a new chapter with this person, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Whoever got away, right? This is someone who was your soulmate, who was your twin flame, okay? But however, there is still a lot of love, okay? And I feel this is a chapter that you're ready to begin, okay? And that is happening only because you're learning your lessons and you're learning to move forward. You're not repeating the past mistakes over and over again. What is the Two of Pentacles? Okay, the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Devil. Okay, so I feel that there's someone who's addicted and obsessed to you, or this is just a situation or a person, a thing, anything, a habit that you're feeling very stuck, tight and bound to. Okay, there's a lot of obsession and addiction around this, a lot of toxicity, okay? But you could be dealing with someone who's constantly juggling you, okay? Someone who's very indecisive, and with the Seven of Swords in reverse, someone's feeling very guilty about being very indecisive or guilty about juggling the entire situation, and now they're so obsessed with you, right? They're wanting to come back and make things right with you. What is the Six of Cups in reverse in your environment? Why is the Six of Cups in reverse in the environment? See, Three of Swords. Could be a third-party situation, or could be just a lot of trauma, emotional trauma, a lot of heartbreak, okay? Someone could have broken your heart, because this person could have been in their head for a very long time in order to offer you a commitment, and you could have waited and waited and waited and waited. You let this situation occur over and over and over again. You could have given this person a chance every single time because you didn't want to make a decision, okay? You were constantly like, maybe things will get better, maybe you want to give this another chance, okay? But it was a repetitive cycle, and now finally you're letting it go. You're healing from that feeling of being a victim, and because you're ready to overcome that feeling, right? Things are going your way, okay? And whoever this person was, who you have nostalgia about, bad memories, you're holding a grudge against someone with the Three of Swords who could have really, really hurt you very bad, okay? Could be a separation, could be a breakup that really cut you deep. Yeah, see, with the Page of Cups in reverse, you could be dealing with someone who's emotionally very, very immature, or this is just someone who just does not want to open up emotionally, someone who's suppressing their emotions, or someone who just does not want to be vulnerable. You could be dealing with someone very bratty, okay? Someone who likes to feed their ego, okay? Like, you need to feed their ego constantly in order for them to feel good. This person doesn't really know themselves, is what I'm getting. Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse as a likely outcome? Yeah, see, again, so with the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords, right, what I'm getting is that you want to move forward from crying over spilled milk, okay? You want to move forward, you want to see what's out there, you want to focus more on what is in there, in those cups, rather than crying over spilled milk. You're not crying over spilled milk anymore, okay? But why the Ten of Cups in reverse is because this is the situation which is constantly draining you out, okay? Even if there is stability that is being offered to you, right? You somehow feel that you need to stand up for yourself, because every single time there is this communication, there is the conflict that always happens between you guys, and which is huge communication problems is what I'm getting, okay? You guys could have huge communication problems. This person could be someone who has a lot of ego issues, okay? It's almost like, oh, I messaged you and you didn't see my message, you were too busy to see my message. Alright, so now the next time that you're going to call me, I'm going to read the message, I'm going to want to call you back or message you, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to watch you sit there out there and just sulk. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. A lot of egoistic energy. very immature energy again, and that is what is draining you out. So probably the commitment is coming in. This person's taking their time to think about this. They're coming in, they're offering you the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Stability, commitment, harmony, okay, everything. But again, it's emotionally draining you out, because I think for you it's like, all right, you know what, the same shit again. Then what is so different? Then why should I even give this another chance, is what I'm getting. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this reading resonates with you. Leave your comments below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.